Once upon a time, there lived a poor miner who had a beautiful daughter. However, he yearned for a rich and carefree life, and thus he decided to lie to his superstitious mayor about his daughter's magical abilities. One day, he happened to talk to the mayor. Seizing the opportunity, he said, "My daughter can turn the dullest stones into the finest diamonds." Intrigued, the mayor expressed his interest. "Bring her to my house early tomorrow morning," he ordered.
So when the girl was brought to the mayor had her locked up in a big room filled with rocks and ordered her, "If you do not turn these rocks into diamonds by tomorrow, you must die." And so thereupon he himself locked up the room and left her in it alone. So there sat the poor miner's daughter with no single clue of what to do. And alas, she grew more and more frightened, and in the end, she began to weep. Just then, the door opened and in came a small little man with shiny bald head and wrinkled skin. He said, "Good evening, Mistress Miner. Why are you crying so?" The girl answered, I had to turn these rocks into diamonds, but I don't know how to do so." So the mannequin thought for a while and told her, "Well, what would you give me if I do it for you? My family is poor and I have nothing to give you." So the mannequin offered her another alternative and said, "Well, would you mind giving me a clump of your beautiful hair for me to make a wig for myself?" Desperate, the girl submitted.
Then the little man took out a wand and muttered a few strange words, and all of a sudden, all the rocks in the room had turned into shimmering diamonds. Then, with another set of strange words, a portion of hair from the beautiful girl was ripped off her head and transformed magically into a wig that fitted the mannequin's head perfectly. Then the mannequin left the room. The next morning, when the mayor came into the room and saw all the diamonds, he was astonished and delighted. His heart only became more weak. Thus, he put the miner's daughter into an even larger room full of rocks and commanded her to turn all of it into diamonds if she valued her life.
Having no idea of how to save herself, the girl sat there, weeping uncontrollably. Just then, the little man appeared again, saying, "Hey, little girl, what can I do for you? You need me to turn all these stones into diamonds once again? But, what can you give me this time?" The girl answered, I could give you my skin." The mannequin clapped his hands with glee and immediately agreed to the offer. Picking up his magic wand once again, all the stones were turned into diamonds once again, and in another instant, his rough skin was swapped with the girl's smooth skin. The girl started weeping again.
And so the king ordered the girl to turn the rocks into diamonds for the third time. But this time, if she succeeded, he will take her hand in marriage. And so he got her into the biggest room in his house, filled with even more rocks for her to turn into diamonds. So the girl panicked, but remained calm. And as she was alone again, but remained calm on the outside. But as she was alone again, the door opened and the mannequin came in for the third time and asked for his reward. However, the girl had nothing left to give the mannequin, and moreover, the mannequin was already satisfied with his smooth skin and wig, so he didn't really want to ask more. However, she still needed to have a reward from the girl. So he told her, "Then promise me, if you should marry the mayor, to give me your first child." So the girl thought for it a while. Although she was horrified at the thought, however, she must promise the mannequin in order to save her life. So she just promised the mannequin what he wanted.
Now in the morning, when the mayor came and found all as he wished, he took her into marriage. A year later, a beautiful daughter was born. The mayor's wife brought a beautiful daughter into the world and forgot all about her promise to the mannequin. Then one day, the mannequin appeared when she was alone and said, "Now give me what you promised me." But the mayor's wife was horrified and said, "No!" and offered him all the riches of the world they would give if he could leave her as child. But the mannequin said, "No." And so she started weeping. The mannequin started to pity her and said, "How about this? I'll give you 3 days. If you can find out my name by that time, you may keep the child.
And so the mannequin came for the first and second day to inquire for names. The girl even had a messenger to inquire all over the country and the town for very strange names. But both on the first and second day, the mannequin said to all of the names the girl had chanted, "No, that is not my name."
On the third day, the messenger returned, reporting, "As I approached the high hill at the end of the forest, I saw a little hut. Before the hut, a fire was burning. A crazy little man was hopping around the fire, shouting, 'Today I bake tomorrow brew. The next I'll have the youngest child. Ha, I'm glad that no one with the Rumpelstiltskin iron star.'"
Now you may imagine how happy the girl was when she heard the name. And on the third day, when he saw the mayor's wife come, he said, "Is your name Rumpelstiltskin?" Rumpelstiltskin. But the mannequin said, "No, you crazy fella, you believe that stupid